Welcome to Oaxaca, Mexico, also known as the land of seven moles. Now this video provides 10 reasons why people love Oaxaca. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Oaxaca, Mexico. Population around 300,000. Now just for context, we have a map here. We have circled Oaxaca. Oaxaca is 5.5 hours from Mexico City and 6.5 hours from Puerto Escondido. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Oaxaca. People love Oaxaca because of the cathedral. Construction of Oaxaca Cathedral, the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Assumption, began in the mid-16th century and lasted almost 200 years. Situated on the northwest side of the city's main square, the cathedral is notable for its sturdy building style with its two low towers, rebuilt in their present style after being destroyed by an earthquake in 1931, a not uncommon occurrence in the region. The original clock, the mechanism of which is completely carved from wood, was presented to the church by the King of Spain upon its completion. Just one of a number of attractive features of this pleasant Baroque facade with its finely worked figures and bas-reliefs on its columns. The interior of this top Oaxaca tourist attraction is also worth seeing due to its neoclassical influences. Its 8 finely engraved glass windows and the organ, parts of which date back to 1712. People love Oaxaca because of the Zocalo. Many of the most important of Oaxaca's best places to visit are to be found in the city's main historical downtown core, an area centered around the center square or Zocalo. In addition to its attractive bandstand, its beautiful old trees, and countless cafes, it is here that many of the city's most important festivals and events are held, including the extremely colorful Night of the Radishes, which takes place here on December 23rd each year, with festivities such as fireworks, dances, and parades spilling over into Christmas. People love Oaxaca because of the Church of Santo Domingo de Guzman. The splendid Church of Santo Domingo de Guzman, a Dominican church founded in 1575, is well worth taking the time to explore, along with the adjoining convent, home to the must-visit Cultural Center of Oaxaca. This impressive structure was built with 2-meter thick walls to make it almost completely earthquake-proof. Notable for its numerous niches filled with statues set along its impressive Baroque facade, this large church complex boasts interior walls and ceilings festooned with a wealth of gilded ornamentation and bright sculptures, creating an overall impression that's more palace than church. This is offset a little, though, by the many rustic statues that lend the nave and chapels a distinct Mexican tone. Also of interest, in the ceiling above the entrance is a vine from whose golden branches and leaves grow 34 portraits depicting the family tree of Santo Domingo de Guzman, founder of the Dominican order who died in 1221. Other highlights include its 11 chapels, the largest and most beautiful being the Rosary Chapel, which has its own choir and sacristy, and a lavishly decorated altar with a figure of the Virgin Mary that's considered a jewel in Mexico. People love Oaxaca because of Monte Alban. The historical settlement of Mount Alban, just 8 kilometers west of Oaxaca and easily accessible by tour bus or taxi, covers an area of some 40 square kilometers and for 2,500 years was an important place of worship for a number of different population groups. The center of the ruins, rising on a man-made platform 400 meters above Oaxaca Valley, is possibly Latin America's oldest and most impressive pre-Columbian site. Founded in the 6th century BC, the city was once home to some 35,000 people in its heyday. People love Oaxaca because of the Basilica of Our Lady of Solitude. The basilica, dedicated to the patron saint of Oaxaca, was constructed of green cantera, a stone unique to the area, between 1682 and 1690, and is one of the city's finest religious sites. In addition to its attractive atrium built from limestone blocks surrounded by a covered walkway, it's also notable for its figure of the Virgin of Solitude with her black robe of velvet embroidered with gold and other precious stones, including a large pearl on her forehead. Also of interest is the old Baroque organ, built in 1686 and which is still in regular use. People of Oaxaca because of the Rufino Tamayo Museum. The museum, presented to the state by famous Mexican artist Tamayo, lies in an old palace just a short walk away from the Zocalo. In addition to displaying the archaeological objects from Mexico's many Indian cultures, this rich collection of pre-Columbian art was established to ensure the more than 1,000 historic artifacts collected over Tamayo's lifetime remained intact and safe from illegal traders. People of Oaxaca because of Museo Casa Juarez. The humble-looking home of Garcia Vigil 609, now a museum, is famous in Mexico for being the place where much revered President Benito Juarez lived as a servant from 1818 until 1828. Don't be deceived by the home's rather plain exterior. Inside, the complex opens up into a large central courtyard and houses Museo Casa Juarez, a large museum containing related memorabilia. Fun activities include exploring the museum's portrayal of the daily life of both working and middle classes in the 19th century, as well as period furnishings in the dining room and kitchen. People of Oaxaca because of the Ex-Monastery of Santiago Apostol. Just 12 kilometers south of Oaxaca stands a town which is an important tourist destination thanks to the splendid old church and ex-monastery of Santiago Apostol. This enormous hillside structure was started in 1555 and is notable for its Renaissance facade and two inner colonnades, part of which collapsed in an earthquake, and a stone pulpit reached by a small flight of steps. Although abandoned in 1663, its 3-meter thick walls have stood the test of time, as have the murals in the entrance depicting the history of the order. The terrace on the second floor, where the monks' cells were located, offer great views, and on the rear wall, an interesting stone plaque bears both the pre-Columbian calendar inscription, 10 reeds, as well as the Christian year, 1555. People of Oaxaca because of the Cultural Center of Oaxaca. The center, often referred to as the Regional Museum of Oaxaca, is housed in the former convent Church of Santo Domingo de Guzman. One of the top places to visit in Oaxaca, this must-see attraction is well regarded for its excellent collections related to native culture, as well as for its ecclesiastical and secular exhibits from the colonial period. The superb ethnological collection includes costumes, masks, jewelry, ceremonial and household implements belonging to the Indian tribes from the region, together with archaeological finds from surrounding ruins. People of Oaxaca because of the Ethnobotanical Garden. A fun thing to do in summer and spring when its gardens are in full bloom, Oaxaca Ethnobotanical Garden sits on nearly 2.5 acres adjacent to the Church of Santo Domingo de Guzman and is well worth adding to your travel itinerary. Created by a group of local artists known for their work and other Oaxaca cultural attractions, the garden sets out to explore the important relationship between we humans and the plant lives that surround us. With a particular focus on the state of Oaxaca, both its people and its plants, this attractive and easy to navigate garden occupies a part of the old monastery grounds and opened to great fanfare in 1998. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love Oaxaca. If you've got a reason why you love Oaxaca, pop it in the comments section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!